All right, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 3 of our Dosa seasonal. So, last time what we did was we got our gear basically as far as we can without leveling up and getting those rewards. We're going to be doing a little bit of season pass grinding, and we have to do one of the weeklies. So the one I usually do is I do the one at Polly's Forest, simply because that one is, in my opinion, the easiest, as well as we got our gear done, seasons, and Polly's is not a bad spot to level, so we should be able to get to like 58, 59 relatively easily here. 60 will just be, I go on a dummy and then I'll be at 60 in like a few hours while I play another game. Oh my god, pen black stars are like 80 bill now. You guys remember when they were selling for like 170 and then after they gave a tet, it dropped to like 110, 120-ish, and now they gave a free pen and it's like dropping under 80, which is insane. But all the people who are selling their thing, just know that you're gonna need 2 of them. You're gonna need extra black stars to make the sovereign weapons. So, good luck. Should be, we haven't, you know this event thing that's giving the tarnished sword upgrades? Whoever decided that was a good idea, I don't think you play this game. Just saying. What are those rates? Much time? Okay, so I have 150 energy burn. What is this? 100? Did I use that? Okay, well, anyway. Here is, I guess we might as well just use this. It's not a big deal. Artifacts check. We use the XP and then straight ones. All this is what I use for the most part. Is it worth using a loot scroll at Polly's? No, dude, it's not. But I have 2,300 of them. I'll get this dumb Marnie stone done eventually. All right, here's how you play Dosa. You right click. You left click. Here's the special part. Sometimes you shift RMB and then you shift Q. Are you following? That's the 4th. It's a lot of buttons, right? And then you repeat. You hit C. Yeah, but unironically, Dosa is a very easy, low APM class to play. Right click. Left click. Shift RMB. Shift Q. Shift space to move. Are there people here? Okay, hold on. Let me go to the Marnie. Doesn't really matter. Just let me enter the Marnie realm. But yeah, this is a very easy combo. Right click, left click, every now and then. Get your buff. Shift R and B. Shift Q. There's more skills to it, but that's like the basic entry level. So even if we do the weekly, I want to try to get to like level 57, 58. The one thing I would say about this class, as cool as the skills are, like if you're just a PvEer, it doesn't really matter. But like these attacks are kind of slow. I'm sure it might be faster if I had skill add-ons in, which I forgot to fix, but like if you're trying this in PvP, I feel like if you do one of these abilities, you just get grabbed out of it. And I know it has super armor, but let's be honest, super armor in this game is like sometimes it works. Lag, desync, latency, all that stuff. The fly feels like the Wusa fly. Shift Q is like a very slow Draconia thing. Shift R and B is the Musa and Meiwa thing. Ooh, 57. By the way, now is actually a very good time to actually start leveling because we have an event going on for 1000%. To the point where you might as well, if you're thinking about leveling, you might as well just do it now. Let's turn this on and pretend to play, learn how to play the game. Shift F, Shift E, Shift Q, WF. Basically, you hold shift like Dark Knight and then you press all these letters, and then something will happen. So if you play a Valkyrie, this is probably going to be a hard class for you because Valkyrie has a lot of down attacks. Dark Knight has a lot of shift attacks. If you play Wusa, movement is probably the same for you. But yeah, if you're used to shift plus button, this will be a fun class, which is basically Dark Knight. Wow. 4. That is actually a cool combo. Like, it's very flashy. I like it. We get more scrolls to add to the scroll collection. What do we get after this? What is that? Old Moon Grand Prix? I've literally never done that. Okay, so we get that. We got our thing. Try. We should probably go turn this in, actually, because we're gonna have to kill enemies anyway, so might as well. Yeah, I was about to just grind, and then I looked at it. I'm like, if I'm gonna grind, might as well 2-in-1 it. A lot of quests that just popped up. Okay. Another XP book going into the XP book pile. All right, let's see. Season pass, we got that done. This done. Check. Defeat 100 monsters. I wish they had less quests, but like each quest took a little bit longer to the point where I didn't have to just leave my spot every 5 minutes just to do these things. Kind of like tedious chores. We just swap channels if someone else is on there. many skill points do we have? 900. Shift Q is actually one of my, like, the coolest looking one in my opinion. These aren't even worth it. Like, what did we even get from that? Voltara fragment. Need to kill 1,400 more of these. Now defeat 200 monsters. That turns you around a little bit. I gotta get used to that one. I should probably start grinding for more of those light auras, because I do want to go for the pen. Like, whatever the reward is for the weapon that gives you pen. But, like, it's a fixed RNG rate. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. Don't really care too badly. If I get to 500 crons from duo, that's good enough. That shift Q kind of looks like the Succession Muso ability. It's kind of cool. I like it. $58 to get a pen ring. Gearing up for Season to Volant these days is actually so easy. It's kind of wild. Maybe I'm just like a boomer and I'm like, wow, it used to be difficult, which I think it should be easy because, let's be honest, I'm not trying to pop all these stacks to get pen. But at the same time, I didn't think it was going to be... I could get all full pen in like 20 minutes kind of easy. I feel like in like a year from now, they're just going to be like, yeah, 2 Volant gear just doesn't downgrade. I would be okay with that. Like at this point, if they're giving out free pen black stars to everyone, you might as well just make Tuvala gear not downgrade. So my next goal is level 58, right? And then kill 300 monsters, equip all that in 59. Yeah, basically it's just getting to level 60 now. We're, for the most part, done with the season pass. $1,200 skill points. I think we need about like 1,300, and that's good enough for everything relevant, or just all the skills, not the weight. I gotta get better at controlling the movement, but aside from that, this is a very easy class to play. And for all of you out there who just like low APM classes, I think this one is very solid. It looks flashy, low APM. If you're like a Guardian player, this might be similar experiencing wise. I do want to go until I finish this Greater Marnie, whatever this thing is called. Greater Marnie Stone. I want that title as well. I don't even know where you turn that in, actually. You know that title that people have, the Great Marnie's Assistant? Yeah, you basically do all of those for every stone, and then you get it. It's kind of annoying, because like the hardest part is getting the stone, and then after you get the stone, pretty free. Actually, let me look at this. Marnie. Yeah, this one. Dude, I don't even know what title it gives. Holly. Slavier. Yeah, you do all of these, you get to Marnie's Assistant. That involves grinding all these terrible spots that are like outdated. But I think when they come out with all of these in Dekia form, like 10 years from now, it might be worth going for it. But until then, like, hard truth is it's not worth grinding these older spots if you are a veteran player. So I should be probably getting level 58 in a minute. Ooh, an Atanus element. We talked about if infinite potions. Well, we talked about like basically the whole change of infinite potions these days, how to get them, what changed. And so Atanus elements are One easy way to get them. So if you're watching this and you're a new player out there wondering, how do you get to level 60? You keep doing this until 60. Or if you're lazy, put yourself on a training dummy and then you'll get 60 while you play another game. But if you want to get it fast, realistically, 58 to 61 is probably the fastest done while questing. You get one of those shuriken tombs and you just start questing. You can look up a guide for it, but I have a video of it. It's still the same because didn't change any of the quests, so whether the video is like 3 years old or not, it's still relevant. $300 enemies. This one is gear and accessory. Okay, so we basically get them at the same time. Another 500 of these, and we finished the Marnie Stone. What do we get? 58 gives you a 70 stack, 10 artisans, and loyalties. We also get to open travel box. More loot scrolls to go into loot scroll pile. You know, this is why they give you so many of them. I really wish that you can convert loot scrolls into agris. So for all of you grinders out there, if you wanted to use more of your loot scrolls faster, you can grind with the loot scroll plus like infinite agris. And for people who have like 2,000 of them, like myself, who only grind like an hour or two a day, if that, there's more uses for them. I hope Pearl Abyss realizes that a majority of people don't actually enjoy grinding. So making more options with the loot scrolls would actually just be overall better. Like, just better for the game, no matter what you do. Whether you're a life skiller. Like, you could just turn loot scrolls into agris. That affects life skillers as well, in a positive way. So... 400 more of these. But yeah, overall, do I think Dosa is a good class? Seems fine. Very flashy abilities. Low, easy to learn class, in my opinion. Maybe like for all the people who like Dosa but want more of like a competitive, like higher APM, maybe that will be Awakening. Yeah, basically just gonna go until we hit the 20,000 Marnie Stone. One more piece of gear to go, and that's at level... Yeah, that's at level 60 to get this one, and then Awakening, I guess whenever Awakening comes out. Funny part is they give you this Uvala pendant, and you can't even use it because there's no Awakening. It should just allow you to be equipable, even if you can't use it, because it does give you stats on it. So I always hated this one thing about Black Desert, where it's like when they release classes, they don't release them completed. The biggest time, I guess, that like you started to notice is when Wusa and Megu came out with Land of the Morning Light, and Wusa didn't even get Awakening for like, what was it, 6 months or something? I don't remember if it's 6, but it's like, it was a long time. I would rather Pearl Abyss, they didn't release so many classes as often, but they released them all as a completed state. That way, like, you get the complete package whenever you play them. You can be as competitive as you want with them. And yeah, like, I wish when they release classes, both Awakening and Succession are done. And then you just do balance tweaks as usual. But I think the way they see it is they're like, yeah, let's just release the class. We don't even test it. Let the players see if it's good. It feels kind of half done kind of thing, which I don't know if that's good or not. It makes the money. People buy costumes. But I think for the overall, like, experience, I'd rather just have them come out with a complete package. Dude, that movement looks like the Hasashin movement. Completed! Let's go. Where do we turn this in? Oh, Krugdollar's Trace. Not bad. I should probably go to Garmoth. Okay, let's go over there. Let's turn this thing in. Get our title, the Slavier of Polly's Forest. And then we'll call it. Oh, it's right here? Okay. That doesn't... I remember the Marnie Stones used to give you... Didn't it give you something? Yeah, you exchange it. Get a box. It's like a... Pride Duo accessory. Too bad none of these are worth anything. And it's probably going to give me like a Pry Narc earring, which is most likely the worst of everything. But okay, let's find out. It's not the worst thing you can get. You know, if you don't know what to do with your Pry accessories and stuff like this from all the Rift bosses, you know what I do with them? I like melt them down into Dekia fuel. Like the Pries are actually pretty solid. All right, let me see. Let me talk to the Black Spirit. Holy, that's a lot of quests. Go talk to Fugar found in any town. Okay. So yeah, we should be able to probably hit level 60 in maybe like 2 hours of grinding, realistically. Potato is now level 2. Let's go learn Drift. I have so many tier 8 horses from the seasons that aren't even close to level 30. I should probably level them someday and just get a Courser horse and then slam them for a tier 9s. Which, how many Cronstones do I have? We might do something on our main. Ooh, we only have 300, but we have a lot of those seasonal, or not season, but like those event horse materials, like these. And I think I have like a mid 30 stack, which is actually insane for a tier 9 horse. Or going for a tier 9. It's not good. Let me vendor some stuff. For all of you wondering, how do you get these Kydex crystals? Literally playing on the seasons. Oh my god, these are so expensive. Ugh. At least you can buy them, though. Alright, let's go talk to Fugar. The reason why those armor crystals are expensive is ever since the change, people are using these for defensive crystals, and there's no limit to how many you can use. That's why people are doing them. So if you got them when I made the video of it like a few weeks ago, they were like 10 mil each, now they're 30. Like, it's ultimately not a big deal. $30 stacks. We're good on these. So I just need to set add-ons for now, but I don't really know what the good skills are. But you guys want, before we head out, let's go do something. It's not going to be season related, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun, they said. We're gonna light silver on fire in the value of cronstones. Let's make sure. Let me go put these in. Okay, let's park our horse over here. Before we head out, let's go do some tier 9 horse clicks. I'm only doing 3 of them because I'm not buying vendor crons for another tier 9 horse that I don't need. Wow. This going for this thing is actually one of the most awful. All right, let's do this. By the way, it felt bad. In case you guys have no idea. Lighting basically 70 billion on fire from enhancing, and one of those downgraded it. So I'm like negative 130 billion right now. Does not feel good. Like, realistically, will affect me minus 3 AP? No. But, I mean, going down in AP doesn't ever feel good. Yeah, hopefully we can get this one back to Tet at some point. And also, you know, when the sovereign weapons come out soon, TM, that they'll be not too hard to enhance. Where did those go? This one is worth doing these days if you're going for your tier 10 horse eventually. If you want the Kragdala Sanctuary, you got to get all 3 tier 10s. It's not fun. Oh my god, dude, I hate seeing this. This is 36 stack. If it goes on a 36 stack, almost 50% chance to get the Pegasus and then 25 of the other. The worst thing we can get is a Doom again. I've gotten 2 Pegasuses before, 2 Dooms, no, 3 Dooms and 2 Unicorns. And then that's how we got our, you know, other ones. This is like RNG balancing at its finest. Straight 50% if it goes on a 37. Dude, what's the Reddit record? Like 90 stacks for a horse or something? Something that I never want to get. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that I'm using these event ones and I don't actually spend the ones that cost silver. .6 tempt number 39. Let's go. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be the next Reddit meme. Can't believe I just did that. That was such a waste, but like I really don't want a Doom horse. I don't want a unicorn either. All right, well, I'm definitely not spending any more money on that. So with that said, I'm going to go do Garmoth and then go make some lunch. So I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. Peace.